welcome to another episode of Veegilant Podcast, where we'll talk civic matters and discuss from other people's perspective. And when I say other people's perspective, I mean you, that you're taking your time to watch me right now. I want to say a big thank you to the people that watched our last video. Like, we had over 800 views, and you guys took your time to watch it. You're the real MVP, and we'll love you so much. And we promise to give you the best of the best, just like we're about to do today again. I'm your host, Olaitan Babatunde, and I don't do this alone, because why would I want to do it? Like I used to say, it would bore you, and we're not here to bore you. We're here to have a conversation, one that, is interesting, and, talk from all the people's perspective, like I said earlier. And like we always say, you can comment, and we're going to talk about your own perspective too. Anyways, I have me in the studio, the ever gorgeous, the beautiful queen. That Melanie popping, that pretty baby from Ibadan, Olaitan Adebayo. How are you doing, girlie?
I'm fine. Did it again. When you hype me, just like, be spraying me money, be saying I love
I think from next week now, I'll start coming with money so that as I'm calling I'll just, All right. So today we're talking about Ezra Olubi, the co-founder of Paystack and the CTO, Chief Technology Officer. This is even after Stripe bought the company out. They still used him as the CTO, and that shows so much about his intellect and how sound he is. Now, recently, there were tweets about the things he had posted in the past, years back, like, say from 2009, talking about how he likes his cut, how he touched his cut, his femininity that we've seen, painting of nails, using lipstick and all that. And then, there's just all this comment or all these tweets are a little bit horrifying, like if you should look at it. And it's something that I feel we should talk about. Although he has been suspended, like that's
which
the
I feel that it should be suspended.
Okay,
not the suspended.
That we just saw.
Yeah.
All right. So when you saw those tweets, I think before we even go on, let's read some of these tweets, because let our audience also have a glimpse of
what's out there.
So now I think this was in 2009. It says, save water, take a bath with your neighbor's daughter. And he said, on a lighter note, I hear sex with a minor cures HIV. So his HIV followers they should help themselves out. Your neighbor's daughter isn't looking bad today. Then he said, I've been deprived of watching sexy 16-year-old with exaggerated breasts and skimpy skirt on screen legally till I discovered anime. He said, I judge my female friends by the sound their pee makes thanks to the audio recorder in my bathroom. And he said, guess who goes ahead to say he's got low sperm count just to score one with ladies worried about getting pregnant? Me. He said, any minor celebrity looking to boost your popularity with a sex tape? Any minor celebrities? He said, with the way I just look at this young girl, I hope my daughter doesn't grow a pair of boobs till she turns 18. And he said, I just want to thank Breeze for lifting up this young woman's skirt. Add clueless to that list. I like them young, innocent, and clueless.
I saw that one.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my God.
Okay, so he said, my date last night called me a pedophile. I told her that was an awfully big word for a 12-year-old.
He did.
Ooh,
okay. That's small.
That's a lot. So these are some of the tweets that he posted. He said, the reason I'm here to share my view of my colleague's tie with you guys is because I'm still searching for a silent camera. All right, this is a tech guy. He knows about the tech word very well. And when we talk about tech, we're not just talking about coding. We're talking about technology. We're talking about social media too, because, we know that social media does not forget. And if there is one thing that we know about karma is that ex that would always come back.
Yeah.
And that's why they call karma a bitch. Mm-hmm. So when you saw this tweet, what was the reaction you gave?
Okay, so when I saw this tweet, I didn't want to mention him, but I actually said something like, this so person did not even do like this.
Yeah.
And she got, like, the person got a lot of its comments about what they are doing
Okay.
and all of that. So I would say when I saw those tweets, I was like, oh my God. I was like, When I was like, because it's more or less like,
You're unraveling new
yeah,
things per tweets.
it's like, okay. And it's not like, okay, fine. You've not seen the worst one.
Yeah.
Just
Then
and
you see,
when this stuff happened, if a friend of mine was like, oh, did you hear about this? I was like, no, I'm not interested in, I don't want to like view it. I don't want to like see anything that's happening around this matter. Where, oh, you don't even like the social media thing and all of that. So not knowing that we'll come on like to talk about it. So I had to like, okay, fine. Let me see what people are saying about this thing. Don't just let me have a vague knowledge about it. Only for me to like, as I see each tweet, I'm like, okay, how can a sane human being type this kind of like thing? And he didn't type it now.
yeah,
He didn't
it's
type
been
it 2 years
years.
ago. He didn't type it 3 years ago. You've been typing it since way back 2009. So you've been having that, I don't know, there's no adjective to qualify this feeling like, okay, fine, you've been typing that kind of shit, let me just put it that way, since that, and people have not, like, they didn't call you out. And the fact that some people liked those comments.
Yeah, some people retweeted it.
Some people commented on it. Though it might be good, it might be bad. And like you said, it's karma. So it's more or less like karma is catching up to him. Like now. And I think it happened, a day before his birthday.
Yeah.
You know, like, okay, let's give your own birthday present packaged in it. But when I saw those tweets, I was like, I saw the one of Kat, I saw the one of Minor, and I saw the one of colleague. So I can't even come to work
and be safe
in my workspace.
To think you're
even the animal not even safe. I saw the one he said, I go on force just to blow air on my cat.
That was
no.
Actually, when
what you sit. I understand that you're very intelligent. Like you're so good, but you can you like you thought about all those things
and you
like you didn't even think about it. Some people might be like, oh, he's just tweeting it out of some people just like to like do stuff. Let me just type, but allegedly they said he's doing all of these things, like which I believe that normal woman, it needs to be checked for real.
When people say that, oh, I didn't mean to post it, that's not my personality. I just do these things.
No.
That's not. I feel like we're lying to ourselves.
Yeah,
because if you don't believe in something, you won't post it. When I saw those tweets, I was like, okay, this is the height of it, because this.
No, it's just like
right here.
I'll be like, no, now it can't be worse.
It can't be worse. There's nothing that can be better than this.
Like, I will see another one. I'll be like, keep waiting this. So
I think his former name before he changed it to Ezra God.
Yeah, Olubi, I think it was Ezra Badass.
Yeah, so that's why I said that you were reading it. They're like, okay, this guy. Is badder. Is
like I was like capital letter G.
Like, yeah.
And they drag levels with
be good, like seriously. Okay, so I read a post about how it was, raised in a Christian deeper life home.
A deeper life.
Yeah. There was another guy that said it's an Anglican family, but that is not the bone of contention and all that. But then this person wrote some things, and one thing like just got to me where she said, we've all known Ezra to be a core atheist, satanist, and with a queer personality, not fitting into any of the known creeds. He calls himself God with a capital G, owns a cat called Lucifer, and wears an upside down cross on his neck. Word on the street has it that he has a statue of Satan in his house. So I took some time also to watch some of his interviews. Okay. I saw one that he did with RMD. I saw one that he did with Connect. And then, he was talking about the fact that I think when he was on Connect, the lady asked him, like, what was the turning point in his life? And he said it would be two. The first was when he had access to computer, and he just felt like, okay, let me start accessing what's going on here and all that. So, and that is what made him go into tech and who he is today. And then the second one would be that they were coming from church. His parents, both parents, now his father and his mom, they were pastors. And then on their way from church, I think his dad said a derogatory word to a Muslim, and then he just thought to himself, like, I have this belief, I have this understanding because I am a Christian. What if I am a Muslim? So this shows that he had questions. He had questions that he probably did not get answers to, and that is why he would call himself God. That is why he would have a statue of Satan in his home. Allegedly, yeah. Allegedly. Okay, so let's put that there. Looking at this situation and all that, I would like to ask you, do you think parenting style what do you think about the parenting style? Would you say that the parent didn't do enough by answering his questions, or would you say that we can't blame parents in this situation whereof no matter how much you try for a child, some can still grow up to be the worst? And, we've always heard of the fact that, pastors' children, this and that, they don't have the time to raise their own kids. They're focused on other people and all. So do you think this can be one of the reasons why it turned out this way? Or maybe it is just because that is who he wants to be?
So I would say that having a strict parent, and there's this popularity, this mentality that, okay, fine, when you're a pastor's child, definitely you have to I think that lady, the person that tweeted that stuff, actually read her post, and she was like, when they were small, they had this, I think, maybe strong background, okay, their parents they were more of, they feared their leaders, rather than God.
Oh, okay.
Itself, okay, fine. Even the person that can see me anywhere I go, I do not fear him, but I fear my leader. So I would say, even if his parents actually taught him well, he might definitely turn out bad. He might definitely go out there and see people. Okay, fine. We have people that they actually come from a very, very strong background. Their parents show them with love, with care. They didn't even say any bad things towards this, maybe the other religion or towards the other, the tribe or anything. And still, they will come home and say, okay, mom, I'm a guy. Mom, I'm a girl. Mom, I don't know my sexuality. I don't know my identity. Can you help me? I found my identity, but not in Christ. But in another thing. So I would say, I won't judge this parent for real. I would never judge a parent, because I believe that even if your parent did not treat you right, they didn't teach you right, and I know that society, you will definitely come out. You're an adult. You're not a child. You have your mind of your own. You can differentiate between right or wrong. You can know, okay, fine, this is bad, this is wrong. What I'm doing is not right. What I'm doing doesn't even align with the society. I know that our society, we don't have to let the society be the judge of our character or anything. But there are some certain things that we must conform to society. Let me talk about is his sexuality, the way he dresses and all of that. And I'll be when I saw the fact that he uses colored lipstick, I was no, I've seen guys use normal the lip gloss. And okay, it's normal. You don't want to have a patched lips. Everybody's subscribing to having the glossy lips and all of that. And guys are doing the same thing. Bam it up, baby. But then you having a red lipstick on your lip, and that's the height of everything. Your parents did not teach you that. Your parents did not say something, but even if your parents see you acting that way, they'll definitely say, okay, fine. You cannot say because your parents did not treat you right, you want to act like that.
The funny thing about
some people will say, okay, fine, you're being rebellious. Rebellious to who?
I think one thing about, if we should calculate when he started posting this thing now, that would be when he was 21 years old.
Yeah,
because it's 37 years now. So that would be when he was 21 years old. So I feel even if your parent didn't train you well, at that point, and before Paystack, before, I think he started working early on. He worked for Softcom. I think there was a time they were trying to build Eyowo and all that. At some point, the guy is he's been open for a while. And some people commented that when your child is going into tech, try and take your time with them, because there are things that they would be opened to. Okay. So when they see these things, when they ask questions, try and give them answer. And then someone was saying that, my child once asked me, who is God? Why are we serving God? Because we don't see him. And she said that at first when the boy asked her, she was like, shut up, don't ask me that kind of question. But now she realized that it is wrong. So she tries to okay, no, God is this, God is our Father, this is who God is to us, and all that she's trying to let him know, because all these unanswered questions, if you do not give them answers to it at home, they will find the answers outside.
We don't actually know. Maybe his parents did not give it.
We don't know.
Yeah, so I feel that we shouldn't even date it back to his parents. What if they even gave him the best of the best of the
because
best?
Because he's not the only child.
Yes.
Right?
What if they gave him everything, and still this guy came and still try and be whiz today. So, like, does this scandal, like this whole situation, change how Nigerian view men who express themselves? Like, because we've seen some people actually express themselves like this.
Yeah.
Does it like change this view about how people like nails, makeup, and all of that?
Okay, so I think about a month ago, I saw a post where a guy was killed because he came out to say he's gay. So I think some guys invited him to their place. No, they deceived him, they lured him, and then they killed him. So I'll say that in Nigeria, we've not fully accepted that, oh, I am gay, or I don't know,
he's gay,
or he's gay, or I don't know my sexuality. Nigerians have not accepted it, and that is because of our culture. And one thing that I also know is that when you know Christ, you already have your identity, and there is no point looking for your identity outside, saying that you want to explore. Maybe I'm a boy. Maybe I'm not really a girl that.
I think I saw something. Someone was like, the moment I give birth, and I'm like, you are a boy. You don't have any outside personality.
Nothing.
Your identity is in Christ. You are a boy. You are a girl. And someone once tweeted that, okay, fine. Oh God, I want a boy that is a boy.
That is a boy.
And I want a girl that is a girl.
No, I feel like that prayer is wrong, because when you say, God, I want a boy that is a boy, please, are you trying to say that God made a mistake in his creation?
That's another angle.
Like, God would not make a mistake. So if you're coming out to say, I don't know my sexuality, what are you looking for? So are you saying that God that created you as a man made a mistake with you?
I feel one thing I would say is that I feel it's because we are bored, especially our generation.
That's just it.
We are bored, so we want to explore things. It's almost like, okay, fine. Still talking about this Ezra stuff is in relationship with like two other women and like the equality relationship.
Yeah.
I think it's polyamorous or something like that.
I think polycool.
Yeah. So let me say, okay, it's more or less like they want to explore. It is when you are bored and you want to explore some certain things.
Yeah.
That is when you be like, okay, I want to see other things. Maybe I can like other things. Oh, why am I feeling like this? Like I'm a girl in a guy body.
Like, what are you saying?
The most annoying thing in this relationship of Ezra, like with the other two girls, two people are married. You both are girls are married, and you now need a guy
to complement you. So why didn't you get married to a guy in the first place?
Get married to a guy in the first place. Why are you stressing the whole neighborhood with your...
I feel it's confusion and, like you said, boredom.
Yeah, we just want to explore.
Because we're not satisfied with where we are. We just want more. And sometimes when you want more, when they say that too much of everything is bad, and it could be like so excessive that you feel like, okay, I don't think this is who I am. I feel like, okay, if you feel like you're liking a girl, normally, are we not supposed to like each other? You're my friend, I like you as a person. If we're getting so close, I still like you, but you just have to tell your brain. It's more like you're saying that you don't have control over how you feel towards a female friend.
It's like somebody was like, I will never come to the understanding of how you like your other, your the same sex.
It doesn't make too much of sense anyways.
And I know people be like, no, they have their own I think party or personality or anything. You should like embrace. I don't want to say anything. Let me just keep my own opinion to myself.
Let's not talk too much about that. So I feel when we want to go into contract with people, when I want to partner with a company,
especially partner, I love that word.
The first thing I'll do is make research about that company, and I'm not just making research about the company, like their value words or what they can get me in the future. I want to know the personality, the stakeholders in that organization. So now, at some point, Stripe actually bought Paystack. And then now that's why is both the co-founder and the CTO actually. So are we trying to say that when Stripe was going to partner with them, they didn't do due diligence of doing research about these people? Because he tweeted all of these things, say 2009, 2011, and they started Paystack in 2015. And that's over 10 years now. And are we saying that Stripe didn't see all of these things, or they are just focused on the net worth, their profits, not the image of the people that owns the company?
I would say, okay, fine. It's more or less like anytime I want to like go into contract, but I don't like the way in normal it's meant to, okay, fine. Let me talk about, like, let me see what he has done. It's more like that the way people are saying online, it'd be like, watch what you post online, watch what you say online, because there might be time that you might have an opportunity and they'll have to say, okay, fine, go and bring all your social media, like comment, go and bring all the things you've done and all of that. So I don't want to believe that they didn't do their due diligence, like they didn't try, and maybe it was an oversight.
Well,
that's
too much of an oversight.
I want to sweep it under oversight and feel that maybe they didn't search it, but they are tech companies. Maybe they didn't search very well, or maybe they did and they feel that, okay,
it's nothing.
It's no big deal. It's his opinion. He didn't say he did it to anybody. He didn't say, okay, fine, I slept with this person.
There is harassment.
No,
like when you say that, the reason why I've not posted my colleagues this thing or that is because like I don't have a silent camera.
Okay, it is own opinion, He's still just like expressing himself aloud.
Oh, okay.
Twitter is a place of opinion. You say your stuff and then you get out. So it might be like, okay, fine, maybe he's bored and he's trying to like air his own opinion to the air. And they know that, okay, this person is very, very good.
Good, yeah.
And they haven't seen somebody like him. And,
so they can overlook that.
Let me try. And they might not even know that this stuff will come out, which is very good. But why wouldn't you look at in the next 10 years, in the next 5 years, what will happen? It's not like some countries, before you travel there, like be like, all your social media stuff,
yeah.
Let's see it. What have you said about our country? What have you said about these things? We've watched movies. We've seen people lost their jobs just because of one comment. You see, like, even in Nigeria, like, we see people, you go for an interview, they will search for you online. Why do you do that? When you want to, like, get a job, paste your LinkedIn account.
Yeah.
Paste your Instagram account. Paste the link to your, some people ask a TikTok account. So it's not like they want to, like, know this person. They want to know what you've done, what you've talked about. So it's not about you just coming online and just setting ring lights and just say, okay, let me air my opinion. You might be flexing today, but you might not. Okay, why did he deactivate his account when everything was getting too much for him? Why can't he just tweet? Okay, you've been tweeting like a god. You've been tweeting for the past how many years? You've been like owning up to it. Why can't you tweet
this
now?
Is the only god that is running away from wall.
Obvious. Yeah. Why can't you just tweet now? Say whatever you want to say now. It's so obvious that maybe I want to believe they seized his phone.
Okay, yeah. Maybe they did.
So speaking about it, I think like people reacting to this situation of Ezra, or are they reacting to his misconduct? They are using it to attack his gender expression? Because it's in two ways. So people are attacking the fact that the tweets he said and all of that. And some people are attacking the fact that he dressed this way.
Okay.
He paints his nails, his cross is upside down, his sexuality generally. Let's talk about that.
Okay, so for me, I don't have time to blame the way he dresses. I don't even care about that. Yeah, for now, is his own way of dressing, But what I would talk about is his misconduct. Yeah. Who tweets like that? Who says things like that?
Who in their right mind
say stuff like that? So that's people do not even need to focus on his femininity right now. I feel the main bone of contention right now is, were you in your right state of mind when you were tweeting all that?
I saw one tweet. One girl was like, let's say a girl, like a lady did this. People, the kind of attention it will get will be more than this. But the moment a guy said it, the only thing people are more focused on is the fact that his lip gloss, his lipstick, his dressing, his nails, his cross. Even the tweet is not even getting much more reaction.
That tweet is dangerous. Like, that's just the truth. If we have 10 or 100 of people like that in Nigeria, we are in problem.
Because they'll breed.
Because
and they can influence other people.
So easy. So it's so funny that people are now focusing on because this guy has been dressing like this for years. So we are not complaining about that.
That's just the main thing.
So now we're supposed to be focused on his tweets. Okay, I feel at this point when I was thinking about the whole thing, I said for Bobrisky, I feel people just got used to it. They got used to him putting on female outfits, doing this and that, even when we know that it is not normal. But then it will now be wrong now for Bobrisky to do something wrong, and we're talking about the fact that he's putting on female clothes.
We can see that it's like, her line.
We are distracting.
Yeah, it's more or less like, okay,
we're distracted from the main thing.
Yeah, because when I researched online, I was looking at Twitter, I was like, okay, fine. The main thing people were talking about
is his painted nails.
Painted nails.
Stop
see the way Buhari
looked at him.
Buhari looked like
Buhari looked at him that way because he was curious.
We've seen other people worse than that dress like that. So I'm not bothered about that.
I feel talking about that Buhari stuff. When they wanted to award him, because they awarded him, they gave him an award for being one of the best, in his field, which is actually okay. But when we're giving award in Nigeria is known for a country that at least to a certain extent, we uphold morals. Yes. Why would they give someone like that an award? Let's forget about his intelligence.
No, let's bring back this intelligence. Probably they awarded his intelligence, not himself.
Okay, so here's the thing. I feel when we want to award people, it shouldn't be based on intelligence alone. And that is why we are where we are now. Mm-hmm. That is why Stripe will sign him, or that is why they want to buy their company. It is because they are focused on the intelligence, and not focused on the people they can affect with their personality. So we awarded someone who is into bestiality, who is saying that I don't know my. It shows that we don't even uphold morals in Nigeria. So you are awarding someone that says I don't know who I am. I think I might be a boy or I might be a girl based on their intelligence alone. It shows how selfish we are as Nigerians and as government to even be able to promote someone like that, because we have young people watching this. So are you saying that what matters to us is not the way you portray yourself in the society? Even if you are killing in the society, it doesn't matter. The fact that you're intelligent is what matters to us.
Yeah, like, okay, fine. It's just your intelligence I want to award. And it doesn't
I saw a movie where they said that the difference between a psychopath and a genius is just 1%. So that means a psychopath is that smart. So it's not that is that smart. They are very smart, because for a psychopath to kill someone, bury the person, and you would never find out. Yeah, it shows a lot of intelligence. So now that person is now pushing out something great in the society, and you're saying that, we are doing this, we are awarding this person because he's intelligent, but this person is killing.
No, they don't know he's killing.
I'm just saying now that looking at the way he dressed that day, looking at the way he worked out,
and looking at the way even the boy was like,
are you saying you didn't check his tweet before you awarded this person?
They didn't check it. They just said, he's the owner of Paystack. He's the co-founder of Visa.
That
she wants an award. So,
with all of this happening, Maki posted all of this when they broke up, and she's owing him $50,000.
Is it okay? Dollars,
not $50,000 naira, $50,000. K-dollars. Okay. So she posted all of these things, and now she has deleted it, and people are saying that it is due to legal threat, because the organization said they're going to sue her for defamation of character and all that. So I would like to know, does this highlight how curated and controlled the narrative is around public figure?
Yeah, definitely, because it's more or less like that's why we have PR. An organization, every organization has a PR department, and that's like the people and the company.
Yeah.
So it's more or less like the image we put out there. Even if we put a bad image out there, it's more or less like somebody's going to
come and
just sweep it out. So they didn't even check the fact that, let us deal with this person internally.
Yeah.
Then outside people don't have an opinion. So it's more or less like the person talking bad about it will not bear the brunt of everything. They might call fine. Is either you do this post, or is either you delete this, or you get maybe somebody that is owing $50,000. How does she want to pay for a lawsuit that? How does she want to and it's more or less like she doesn't have any evidence to back up all these claims. So you're speaking out of the air. You're just speaking out of, and the fact that they dated, though. Yeah. Dated. So it's more or less like a jealous lover. An ex that still wants to be in your presence. So it's more or less like they would tie to different things. Okay, let's look at the fact that this Davido matter, when it happened, I think one situation happened, and these PR, and I was like, I think we did it on this show, and I was like, definitely.
That was when he had issue with Oshungo, police commissioner.
Yeah, police stuff and all of that. And I was like, this stuff was not written by him. It was his PR department that did all of this. It's not like when a public figure says bad stuff, or maybe they behave rudely, or they behave in a normal, and they want the like the people, like social media people, like people generally to still like view them in a good light. Then they'll come into the picture, sweet up, like say stuff about it. Now they came out to say they've suspended him. But do we actually like, do you guys actually suspend him?
Yeah.
Because for you to like overlook the fact that he did all those things and still employed him then, and you're not coming out now to say you've suspended him, and you want us to believe that you suspended him. No, now it's not like, it's not done that way. So I feel that these people, they have the rights, like they don't have the rights.
Okay.
But they have the like control, like they have the power, let me put it that way, to control how people, like what people say about, let's say, okay, give it or take, let's say next week we won't have people talking about, like talk about this anymore. Because it's more or less like they've controlled the narrative. Mm-hmm. They want people to know that we've suspended him.
The person that posted it too already deleted it.
So it's more or less like the news I've been saying is like, oh, they suspended they suspended him. The girl has deleted the post. Nothing to back it up again. What are you talking about? If the two parties have, this one that brought it up has said, oh, I've deleted it, and she doesn't want to talk about it again. And she might just go off the social media like that. And this person has the other company has said, we've suspended him. What happened again? What else do you want to say?
Everybody moves on.
So everybody will move on and move on to the other thing. Who are you? Are you a police? You are not part of the people that can enforce law on people. So you can only air your own opinion, and that is where it will stay. He will still have his own money in his own account.
Man is rich.
Yeah, man is rich. Man has connection. Man has everything.
Is rich.
Man can even just buy you. So why are you stressing? Let's just move on.
All right. So just to wrap this up, I just want to know, in this situation now, everything has now become allegedly.
Yeah, because
the evidence is out. We don't have that anymore. It's gone because the person that posted it deleted it.
She posted it. No, wait. She posted it.
Yeah.
But the person in question did not come out to say, oh,
yeah, it's
me.
Oh, it's AI.
Yeah. Oh, so you can see everything she did is means like, okay, I can say, oh, she's even talking from a jealous perspective. Oh, she's talking from like, oh, she's just talking normally as friends and all of that. So whatever she said is allegedly.
Yeah. So now let's assume that in few weeks' time, she comes out and say, oh, I was just lying. I was just a petty ex-girlfriend. And then the guy also comes out and say, oh, I never posted that. Everybody's coming out to say it never happened. And, you know, like this, there's been cancel culture on the internet. People have been calling him out. How do you think the audience can now reconcile their admiration for someone that they once liked, they once warmed up to, and then he made a mistake, everybody called him out, and then now they are saying that, oh, he didn't do it. How can they reconcile their admiration for his success once again?
Okay, so it's more or less like, we don't know many people like them.
Yeah.
We never know maybe people actually like, because it wasn't...
Because I can't like that kind of person anyway.
You can't like that kind of person, but you have his own followers that like
sure.
All of that. So I would say people will know, like, it's not like in Nigeria, you don't do bad, you don't do bad. We've moved on. It's not like the only thing, if it comes out and say, I didn't do it, and the girl the next thing be like, they don't pay you money.
Yeah.
You don't do, like, it's not like people won't be like, do you know what? Just come up with your full chest that I said it, did this, but they paid me money to do this kind of thing and all. So if coming out to say I didn't do it will not even still some people actually sympathize with him and be like, oh, that's so sad. Some people be like, nah, lie, bro, you are a liar. You tweeted this. Somebody reacted to this tweet because I saw one when Ebuka tweeted, like, I think replied to one of his tweets. So that means that he did it.
He did it.
He can't lie. There's no way to like erase it. So the only thing is just to go silent.
Like
for people to say that, okay, they've liked him before, just watch who you like. No, that's just the word. What do you like?
Okay, so that's our take on Ezra Olubi situation that goes far beyond a person. You know, it's a conversation that needs to be had, and we just had it. And, you know, there's just a lot to talk about when it comes to him. Femininity or not, I just feel like his tweets, his thoughts, his mind process is really horrifying. And I can only, you know, just think about what is his reason for it, what is his own perspective of this issue. But as far as we're concerned, we can never go through his mind. We would never know what he was thinking or what was happening at that point in time. And that just says a lot about the things that we post online. Please let us all desist from this. Oh, it's not really me. I just like posting things that I see. If you know you're not in alignment, it is not in alignment with your thought and your own belief, don't post it, because what you think you posted for fun last week or last 2 years might just come out in the next 5 years when you need to maintain a good reputation and will just ruin the whole thing that you've built for years. Imagine putting hard work, imagine hustling so hard to get to a particular point in life, and just at the point where you want to start enjoying it, something that you've tweeted years back is coming out, something that your comments years back is coming out to say that, guy, if you get there. It just says a lot about how the social media does not forget things, and we always have to keep that at the back of our mind. So before you drop that comment, before you tweet anything, always remember that the social media does not forget. And like I said, karma is like that ex that does not want to go anywhere. And if it goes for a while, it will definitely find its way back to you. And that is all on today's episode of Veegilant Podcast, where we talk civic matters and discuss from all the people's perspective. And I want to say a big thank you to everyone who takes our time to watch our podcast every week, because we love you so much and we love the energy last week. And we can only hope that you're going to put that energy this week. I'm your host, Olaiton Babatunde, and with me in the studio has been Olaiton Adebayo. Thank you for joining me.
It's been a pleasure, my love.
All right. So until the next, do have a wonderful day.